Hi, everybody loves a little challenge. Let's try a little bit of pollination this morning. These flowers are just begging to be opened. Ha ha ha. I think first of all we're going to collect a little pollen, so we will allow this flower to finally open. So we'll just open it up a little bit more. Yeah. Oh yeah. Smell that pollen. Oh, what a fragrance. I try to collect as much of this pollen as possible without falling off my ladder. And you know, I'm looking for pure pollen. I don't want any anthers in there or broken filaments. So, oh boy, we got a lot. One flower's worth right there. Awesome. Bees are unhappy with me. Beautiful. Let's go for another flower. Pantyhose off. Flower opens. And coax it along a little bit. What a beautiful sight. Hoo hoo hoo. Are you paying attention, Chris? How about you, Mr. Hip? Are you hip to what's going on here? There is Mrs. Pistol right there. We're going to pack her pistol in a few minutes. Oh boy, look at that. More pollen. Pure pollen. 2 flowers worth. Impossible to believe. Huh. And we still have another flower at least to go. Now, keeping these flowers closed up all night when they desperately wanted to open, I've allowed the pollen to maximize its fullest potential. So look at all this pollen, folks. This is off of 2 flowers. I'll try my luck and go for the 3rd flower. Somewhat difficult to reach, but when you have long arms, it's a little bit more doable. Beautiful. I hope you're taking notes, Rodney. And you too, Gus. It'll be a few years probably before your plants are up in this stratospheric range. But sooner or later, you will probably need and value this knowledge. Oh yeah, that's plenty of pollen. Oop, I see I got a few of the anthers in here. I'll try to extract those before I bag this stuff up. This is a massive, massive amount of pollen. I hope everybody can see this. I need to make pollen butter or something. Alrighty, let's tag these guys. So here I have a tag of PollinationChallenge. I'll tag this flower. And another tag, it says Peru Jessica. I'll try Jessica over here. This is my patch Jessica. Very majestic plant. I like to tag these things up first. Now another trick I haven't told you folks about pollination and keeping the bees out is sometimes I will come in here after the fact and cut these anthers off. No anthers, no more pollen, no more bees. End of story. My third tag I have is also Shalensis, so I will tag up my third flower. And now we'll try a little bit of pollination. I hope. Okay, so here we have Jessica. So maybe I'll just move this pistil where it's a little bit more visible and accessible. I'll wiggle it over here to this area. Bend over this petal, or I mean this sepal. Try to lock it in place for a few minutes. And then a bag of Jessica pollen. I collected this on 9/28. And then we'll just take and jam this right into, oops, there went my pollen. Just try to jam this right in the middle of that pistil. Boy, I'm not doing a good job at all today. Must be old age creeping up. There we go. I think we'll dust in the rest of this Jessica pollen. And for the final coup de grace, a little shower of pollen. That's all for you, sis. Alrighty. Now I'll take my other bag of pollen. If it hasn't fallen off my ladder. I'm going to clean my tweezers. And then we'll take this Challensis pollen and try to pollinate. I've got a very little amount left, so I've got to spread this among 2 flowers. No more dropsies. And so we'll just kind of duck this in. You see this, Mr. Hip? We are packing the center of the pistil. Pistil packing. This is what it's called, pistil packing. Oh, I see I have another problem over here. I got to relocate my pistil, or this pistil, and get it where I can access it easier. Yeah, get over here, baby. And by wrapping a petal around it, we'll hold it in place for a few seconds. Now, compare this pollen, big scoop, to what you find on a typical Q-tip. And then pack that in there, right in the center. And we'll do this as much as we can. I like putting some silica gel inside my bags of pollen. That helps keep it dry, viable. And anywhere on these pistil filaments are fine, but preferably in the dead center, packed in as deeply as possible. And we'll give them one last little shower. What a beautiful day. 20th of October. And so much for Pollination Class 101.